Hello, welcome to another Dominion 6 Mod Nation showcase. Today we're taking a look at Late Age Pictal, Broken Curse. Basically, in the Middle Age, that went extinct, and the Neogi saw this as a divine intervention, and the Neogi Kizids became the ruling caste of the Neogi society. Let's take a look at the starting site. We have the Neogi Brood Cave that produces 2 Earth Gems and 2 Astral Pearls per turn. The units. First we have the same old slaves. Slave Militia, that is just an indie with very poor armor for late age. Slave Warrior, an indie swordsman, yet again with quite poor armor. And the Slave Archer, at least can shoot, but it has a bow, not a crossbow. Then we have the 4 specialized slaves. You remember in the Middle Age they were the plain-touched races. They still are the plain-touched races, but now they are themed by the aspects of the Neogi pantheon: murder, war, tyranny, and envy, and torture. They still are the plain-touched races. First we have the Slave of Murder. That's a tiefling. He dual wields a short sword and a dagger, has scale mail armor, minor elemental resistances, stealthy, dark vision, dark power 1, and slave. The Slave of War is the Azimar. Has a good armor, shock and cold resistance, patrol bonus, dark vision, and short sword. Slave of Tyranny is a Zenithri. Has a spear, shock and fire resistance, pillager, patrol bonus, dark vision, and slave. The Slave of Envy is the Mongrel Folk. Has a poison spike club, chainmail armor, doesn't need to eat, stealthy, wasteland, mountain forest survival, and swamp survival, dark vision. And the Slave of Torture is a Kaond with a great sword, siege bonus, berserker, and fire explosion on death. That's new. And we also have the same old Umber Hulk Sacred that can only be recruited in the capital, with 4 attacks: Bite, Claw, Claw, and a confusing gaze that deals fatigue damage, ignoring armor in an area of effect 1, with a special effect that enrages the target. It also is a magic being with a siege bonus. The commanders. We have the same dwarf Neogi as a scout. Scout that is also a spy and a mind blaster. The Neogi Taskmaster is exactly the same as it was in the early age. It's just a moderately good commander with Taskmaster 2. And that's, well, they all are slaves, aside from the Umber Hulks. And so they technically are slaves too. So the Taskmaster ability really helps. Neogi Slave Master also has Taskmaster, Mind Blast, and Slave Mind, and a 20% chance to get an Astral Random. Then we have something new. We have different Kizids, the priests. Kizid of Envy has a poison crossbow and a crown. Nature 1, Holy 1, with a 20% chance to get another random of nature. Stealthy, supply bonus, dark vision. Also, if you park it on the enemy lab, it will destroy gems there, because it's envious. Kizid of Torture has a Poisonous Bite and 2 claw attacks, no crossbow, has blood magic and holy magic, with 20% chance to get another level of blood. And it also has Inquisitor. There is a special event tied to this Kizid that performs a public torture in provinces with temples to increase productivity and decrease unrest. Well, it also kills some people, I think. Kizid of Murder. It's a Death 1 Holy 1 with a 10% chance to get another level of death. Stealthy, Dark Power Assassin with a poisoned crossbow. Death magic with a assassin is a quite powerful combo. So you can do some nasty stuff with this. High Kizid is an unaligned Kizid, Holy 2, with 2 Fire, Earth, Astral, Death, Nature, Blood randoms, a 20% random of this, and a rare random. It requires 3 recruitment points, so this is a semi-slow to recruit mage. It's also quite good for late age. Kizid of Tyranny has Death 2, Holy 1, with a 10% chance to get a level of Nature. It has Fear, Pillager, Dark Vision, and Tax Collector. Kizid of War is a very good leader with Fire 2, a Flaming Morning Star, Holy 1, and a rare Fire random. Also has the Defense Organizer ability. And the Great Old Master is a slow to recruit capital only mage that is the same as it was in the early age. So Earth 2, Astral 3, Nature 1, a guaranteed Fire, Earth, Astral, Nature random, and a 20% random. It starts old and has a retinue of 2d6 Neogi spawns. Let's take a look at the showcase version. We do have some summons from the early age and some from the middle age, but nothing new, and no heroes, unfortunately. First, in Construction 3, you can cast Craft Arakias. That's a Fire 1 Astral 2 spell. For 5 gems, you summon 4 plus Arakias. They are these constructs that are stealthy and they explode on death. They are literal spider mines. In Alteration 1 you can cast Psychic Imbuement, that's a Astral 3 spell. For 9 gems you summon 3 Psy Hulks. They can Mind Blast. And in Alteration 2 you can cast Create Neogi Spitters. That's a Nature 2 spell. For 5 gems you summon 4 plus Neogi Spitters that have the ranged poison spray attack that has an area of effect 3. And you also have one of the national items from the Middle Age, Pocket Arakia. That's a Construction 1, Fire 1 item that creates an Arakia at the start of the battle. The Pretenders. We have regained the Pretenders from the early age. They are not outlawed again at this time. In Dominion 3, we have the Brain of the Overmaster that has Enslave Mind and 2 Mind Blasts, Astral 3, Poor Amphibian, Need Not Eat, Blind, and Inept Smith. In Dominion 2, we get the Avatar of Tyranny with a Poisonous Bite, Death 2, Fear, Magic Being, Siege Bonus, Dark Vision, Inept Smith, Inept Researcher, and I already fixed the new Magic Path cost that used to be 10. That's very wrong. Avatar of Murder is a Death 1 mage with Fear, Ethereal, Stealthy, Dark Vision, Dark Power, Assassin, and Spy, and a Life Drain attack. Avatar of War has a retinue of 2d6 Slaves of War, Fire 2, Fear, Fire Resistance, Heat, Fire Shield, Dark Vision. Avatar of Torture has 2d6 Slaves of Torture, Blood 2, Fear, Stealthy, Dark Vision, Blood Searcher. And the Avatar of Envy is a Nature 2 mage with poison resistance and the snake hair attack. And that is it. I actually quite like this nation. I think it has a nice flavor. But maybe that's because I'm a fan of Neogis. And next time I will show off another my labor of love. See you